Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have some really exciting stuff to share with you. And that's because today's Amazon favorites video is all about skincare. I don't know how many of you guys are just as obsessed with skincare as I am, but I am literally obsessed. I started learning more about it actually just a few months ago. I want to say like 5 months ago, and I've just been watching video after video, reading article after article, educating myself about everything related to skincare. And when I think about what I used to do to my face, I cringe so hard. If only I had known, but at least I caught myself at 22. I'm still a young one and I have time to redeem myself. So anyway, in this video, I'm not really gonna be showing you guys products that I use, like that I actually put on my face for skincare. It's mainly gonna be all the types of little tools and gadgets that I use along with my skincare that I get from Amazon. So yeah, with all that said, let's just hop right into this video. I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, please make sure to give it a like down below, subscribe if you want to see more, and let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna show you guys is something that's kind of more like a luxury for your skincare stuff. It's not actually a necessity, but it really does help. It's also something that I didn't even know existed before I started learning about skincare, but I am so glad I know about them now because they are so cute. And it is a skincare fridge. I know, it does seem excessive, but honestly, keeping your skincare cold can make its shelf life last so much longer, so it does have some functionality. But honestly, I just love this thing so much because it is so freaking cute. Look at that marble front right there. It even says skincare in silver. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, so there's actually a funny story about this fridge, and that is that I was looking for a skincare fridge on Amazon because I really wanted one. I think they're super cute, but I couldn't find one that I just fell in love with instantly. Like, they were all cute, and I knew I wanted one that wasn't a color. I prefer sort of like white, and like this one has like marble accents and stuff. So I was scrolling through Amazon, and I think I found this baby on the 3rd or 4th page, not quite sure, but I was working my way in, and when I saw the marble front, I was like, oh my god, halt. I clicked on the listing, and unlike the other fridges, I saw that this one said skincare on it, and I was like, okay, super cute. Then I clicked on a few pictures and I saw the inside, which I think is adorable. And then when I looked at the title of the listing, I was like, hold on, what? And that is because this fridge is made by Teami. I don't know if you can see their name right there, but if you guys remember from my last video, Teami is a brand that I'm actually already partnered up with. So when I saw that they make this fridge, I messaged them and I was like, I had no idea you guys made skincare fridges, and yours is literally the only one I'm in love with. And I had already purchased this with my own money. They did not send it to me. I'm not sponsored by them, just partnered with them. But I had told them that if it works out well for me, I plan on showing it in a skincare favorites video. And I believe that's why they gave me a 25% off code for you guys. Originally, I was only supposed to have a 20% off code, but I have 2 codes for you guys. So if you are interested in any Teami product, especially this fridge, because it is so freaking gorgeous, I will have the codes linked down below for you, as well as right here on the screen. And before we move on to the next product, I just want to show you guys the fridge a little bit up close. So like you guys saw, the front is this gorgeous marble print, and it has a silver lining. It says skincare right across the front and just Teami at the bottom, and then when you open it up, you have a little latch here that you have to push so it won't swing open by itself, but you open it up, and the inside is this really gorgeous sort of light blue color. And then you've got a little sort of compartment right here and 2 shelves. And then on the back, you've got a couple settings right here. So you can actually put it on cold or warm. So cold would be AC, and then warm I believe would be DC. I've never used warm, but yeah, in the middle though is off. So you have the option of having it cold or warm, and I think that's just perfect. Like the best of both worlds, honestly. I don't know why you would want it warm, but if you need to keep anything warm, this fridge works for that too. Also, you've got these 2 handles here on the side for carrying, and yeah, I am just in love with this fridge. And it was honestly just one of those beautiful surprises to find out that Teami made it, because I had no idea, and I'm so happy that I'm able to provide you guys with some discount codes. So if you guys are interested, feel free to use them. They'll be down below. All right, so my next Amazon favorite is this facial cleansing brush. It is the PMD Pro, and I hadn't used too many facial brushes before this one, but this is honestly the best one I've ever used. Here it is up close. It doesn't have a spinning function like most brushes, and that took me a second to get used to because I was expecting it to just go like really fast across my face. And if you're used to using spin brushes, this might feel a little stiff at first. It was a bit awkward the first few uses. I just wasn't quite sure like how to maneuver it, but the results that I saw on my skin were everything. I don't know how well you guys can see my skin. I don't want to get too close because I have a couple little breakouts. That's because it's the time of the month, TMI, but it's true. This brush helped me get rid of what I think is called milia. I had a bunch of little tiny bumps all over my forehead and temples that just would not go away, and they weren't zits, like you couldn't pop them. So anyway, after using this for about maybe 2 weeks, all my milia went away and I am astonished. I did read some reviews though that said once they started using this, their skin like flared up and they got intense acne. And there's a skincare expert on YouTube named Susan Yara. I don't know if you guys have heard of her. You probably have. She's pretty well known. But her channel is where I learned about this cleansing brush, and she made a video, I'll have it linked down below, explaining that when you first start using this type of brush, you might notice a flare up for a while because it really does bring up all that excess dirt and sebum or like whatever is in your skin, and that can cause that type of reaction. But she says if you just stick it out, you'll see amazing results, and I didn't see a flare up, but I did see great results. So I really recommend this brush. Also, really quickly, the features of it are that it's chargeable, so it comes with a cord and you plug it in and that's how you charge it. It is water resistant too, so you can use it in the shower without damaging it. I know with other spin brushes, the issue is that sometimes it'll get into the battery and it'll start rusting and stuff. But right here, I don't know if you guys can see the bottom, but where you plug it in, there's this sort of like rubber sealant, and I don't think water can get through that. And other than that, the entire thing is pretty much like covered by rubber. So I haven't actually used it in the shower because I do my cleansing at the sink, but I have gotten the entire thing wet and it seems to be working perfectly fine. Another thing that I really love about it is the fact that the bristles are silicone. A lot of spin brushes have plastic bristles and that can cause micro tears in the skin. It's not very gentle on it, but silicone is very gentle for your skin, and it also is, I forgot what like the terminology is, but it's like antibacterial. Basically, it just kind of like prevents bacteria buildup. I'm not really sure how it works, but it seems like a way more hygienic sort of material to use. And as for the settings, you have just one button to push and you have 4 different settings. The first one is a mild vibration. I'll show you guys that. And then the second one is a really fast vibration. And then the third one is a mild pulsing sort of vibration. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but the fourth one is a faster pulsing vibration. And then you push it one more time to turn it off. So that is what the brush head offers. And then on the back, you have a rose quartz. And the beauty of this is that you can heat it. So this is kind of like one of those things where it's like you didn't know you needed it until you found out about it and you used it and you're like, oh my gosh, I never want to go back. Basically, you press this button right here, and the rose quartz will start heating itself up. It'll take about maybe like a minute to a minute and a half to be fully heated, I think. Maybe about 2 minutes actually. But let me tell you, once this guy heats up, it is hot. But the funny thing is, even though it's like really hot, it never feels like it's burning you or it's going to burn you or any of that. It's just like really, really, really warm. And what I use it for is massaging my serums into my face. And it is honestly like a luxury sort of spa experience, and I love it. I don't want to go back to my old ways. And oh my god, it's so warm. Honestly, if you guys haven't experienced something like this before, I really do recommend trying it out because it changed my skincare routine for the better. All right, so sticking to sort of like facial massager tools, I also have this rose quartz roller. I'm sure you guys have seen the regular sort of rollers that don't do anything and they're just something that you roll across your face, but this one is actually a vibrating roller. Again, I will show you this one up close, but this is what she looks like. And something that I love about it is that it actually came with its own battery. I didn't have to go out and buy one or find one in my house. And to put it in, you just twist the bottom open, pop it in and twist it shut. Super easy. And then once it's in, you just have this on and off switch, and you just switch it on to get it vibrating, and just massaging it across your face is everything. And then you can switch it off and just use it like a normal roller if you'd like. And the reason why I bought this in addition to the PMD Pro that has the rose quartz on the back is because with the PMD Pro you need a little bit of slip, and that basically just means putting some sort of serum or oil or anything on your face that allows the PMD Pro to glide. But with a roller you don't need to use slip because it rolls on its own, so it's not tugging at your skin, and you can just massage your face without having to put anything on it. So this tool is really useful in its own way, and it also comes with a separate head that you can twist on. I'll show you guys real quick how I do that. You just twist it like this, and and then it pops off, and then you just twist this one on and you're all good to go. It also can use the vibrating function or not, and this is pretty much just like the PMD Pro. You can just use it to glide product onto your face and massage it in. This one can't get hot though, so that's what the PMD Pro holds over this. But like I said, this has the 2 heads, so I would use the roller mostly and maybe this for right under my eyes. But yeah, I just love the fact that you have a few options with this. You can do vibrating, non-vibrating, 2 different heads, comes with its own battery. It's honestly perfect. So if you're interested in a sort of fancier, more advanced type of facial roller, I really recommend this one. All right, so next up I have my Gua Sha facial tools that I showed you guys in my last Amazon video. They come in a set of 3, but the one that I use the most is this one. Gua Sha tools are used for lymphatic flow, so it helps with lymphatic drainage in your face or even your body, and it can help diminish fine lines and wrinkles, especially on your face. But what I use these for is lymphatic drainage, and there was a story that I shared in my last video about how I actually know that they work. I had been using them for a couple weeks and I had no real problems with like wrinkles or lymph flow or any of that, but one morning I woke up and I had a sort of stuffy feeling behind one of my eyes. It was kind of painful, but it wasn't like when you feel your heartbeat in your eye or anything. It really did feel like there was something blocked up behind it. So I went to the bathroom, I grabbed my Gua Sha tool out of the fridge, and I did 3 passes across my eyebrow like this, and I wiggled at the end because that's what you're supposed to do. I will have a tutorial linked down below for how to use Gua Sha tools. But yeah, so I did 3 passes across my eye, and after that the pain was gone. It did not come back that day, the next day, or after that. So if you guys are interested, again, they'll be linked down below. Okay, so next up is just one of those things that's nice to have, and that is a, I don't really know what to call it, like face cleansing headband. But anyway, it's that type of headband where you put it behind your hair and then velcro it on top. I'll try to show you guys real quick, but you just kind of do this, and then all your hair is out of your face and you can cleanse your face without getting anything wet or dirty or any of that. So I don't know, it's just kind of helpful to have. It keeps everything back and just gives you your canvas to work with. Plus I think they look kind of cute, so why not? They're not that expensive, and they also come in a pack of 3. You get black, white, and pink. I think they might have other color options as well, not quite sure, but this is the one that I chose. And as you guys can see, I haven't even opened these yet. I've just been using this one because I love pink so much, but once this one gets really old and ratty, I have 2 more that I can start using. So for the price, you really can't beat it. Next up is something that really makes you feel like you're at a spa but at home, and that is my facial steamer. So what I love about this steamer, first of all, it steams my face, it loosens the dirt, the sebum, whatever else is in my pores, and it helps skincare products work better. Second of all, I love the size. It's very sort of small. Here, I'll hold it like right next to me on my shoulder. I've never owned a facial steamer before, so I don't know if other ones are bigger or smaller, but I love the size of this one. It's very easy to sort of pack away if you need to, and it doesn't take up too much counter space. Also, it comes with its own little measuring cup, so don't use more than up to that line. And when you've got your water ready, you just pour it into here and then twist the top back on. I still have the little stickers on it where they show you where to line up the arrows before you twist it back on, because honestly, without those stickers, I feel like I would not be able to do this. There we go, and then twist, and then it's on, and then you just press this button to start. But yeah, so not only do you get a facial steamer out of this when you buy it, but it also comes with this really cute kitty headband. I don't know if you guys can see, but yeah, you can use this to hold your hair back as well if you don't want to purchase the Velcro headband things that I just showed you guys. And in addition to all that, it also comes with this little kit. On the back it says manicure set, but I don't think these are manicure tools. I don't get manicures like ever. I do my own nails and I don't use tools like these, but I think these are acne tools, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't this like what you use to push out blackheads? But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they are manicure tools, but here's what they look like. But yeah, so you get the facial steamer, the headband, the little measuring cup, and this set with it. So again, such a good deal. Okay, so this next item is honestly one of those things that just makes me super grateful for modern technology, and it is an acne patch, or a whole bunch of acne patches. So I don't know if you guys have heard of Zit Sticker, but I've been seeing their ads everywhere, and they're basically this acne patch with little micro darts in it that kind of go deeper into your skin with the product that's on them, so it gets to like the root of the acne faster, and in turn it gets rid of your zit faster. Anyway, I never tried out Zit Sticker, but while I was on Amazon, I picked these up because they seemed to promise the same exact thing, and I have tried them them countless times and they literally work wonders. I will try to insert some before, in between, and after pictures right here, but here is an example of a zit that I had that I really wanted to just get rid of. So I put the patch on it, and I think this one I wore the patch during the day. You have to wear it for 6 hours, I believe. Yeah, for 6 hours. So I wore it for 6 hours and then I took it off and then I went to bed. I don't think I put anything on it. And the next morning, guys, this zit had a whitehead. It was extractable and I was so amazed because it was one of those really deep rooted sort of like, not cystic, but like the cousin to cystic acne, where it's just like so deep you can't pop it. It's super big underneath. It's super painful. So that is what I use these for, and the next morning I extracted it and it healed up within about 2 days after that. Obviously I still had like the redness and the scarring from it, but I got rid of the insides of it, so that was good. I have products to help get rid of the scarring and all that, and one day I hope I can get laser treatment for all my acne scars, because I know you can't see them right now, but they are bad. I'm sure you guys saw them in the photos. But yeah, so I cannot recommend these enough. They come with 72 pieces and you get different sizes. So you get 1, 2, 3 large ones and then 3 small ones. Hopefully you guys can see the size difference. I'll hold them against my face. But yeah, I use the really big ones for the big zits and the small ones for the small zits. Obviously very self-explanatory, but they work so well. The only thing though is that I feel like every once in a while you'll get that one zit that just can't be beat, and I used 2 of these, 2 of the big ones on the one that I had issues with. It was actually right here. I'm sure you guys can still see it, but like I said, I used 2 of the big ones on this one and it never came to a whitehead, so I could never really like extract it, but I pushed really hard. I know it's not great to do that, but I really wanted this one out. It was causing me a lot of pain and it just was not cute. Without makeup, the redness was out to about here. It was ridiculous. So finally I just squeezed really hard. I got most of it out. These, I feel like they did help bring it up to the surface, but they just couldn't quite get it to the top. So they aren't like the miracle thing that'll just get rid of them instantly and perfectly, but they do work about 99% of the time, I would say. So yeah, try them out, trust me. So my next item is a silk pillowcase. I'm sure you guys have heard so much about why satin and silk pillowcases and bedding is just so good for your skin. I had satin bedding back in college and it was great, but honestly I feel like I'm just too much of a rough sleeper because I kept ripping my sheets. So at the moment I don't really want to spend the money on getting silk bedding or anything like that because I just can't afford to pay that much for what I might do to it while I'm asleep. But I did want a silk pillowcase because it is so beneficial to your skin and hair, and the one that I got is from Slip. Here is the tag. Hopefully you guys can see that, but they are a really good brand for silk products. This is the travel size pillowcase and it does come with a pillow too and a sleeping mask, so you really do get the full package. The reason why I got the travel size is because for my head I honestly feel like that's enough. I don't need a huge lavish pillow at the moment, and also the price. I really don't want to spend that much on a pillow. And then of course the sleeping mask I've used a couple times. I usually don't wear one, but if I stay up super late to like 4 a.m. or something and I don't want the sun to wake me up, I will use this and it works really well. So there's really not too much to say about these. I will try to have a little snippet right here of all the benefits of sleeping on silk, but all I can really say is that it's been working out great for me, and if you guys are in the market for something like this, I really do recommend this little set. All right, so this next item is something that I also mentioned in my last Amazon video, and that is a dry brush. Dry brushes are really great for circulation in the body. You basically start from the bottom of your body and work your way up, and you just go in circular motions and you move your way to your heart. I don't really know too much about the science of it, but when I use it, I always feel really great after. I feel like I just got like a full body scratch, but in a good way. It doesn't hurt, but you don't want to go over an area of your body for too long or you might damage the skin. But something that dry brushes are really great for is exfoliation. So if you dry brush before a shower and then you wash it all off, your skin will be baby soft and it feels great. So with the health benefits that it has, apparently some people in reviews said they noticed it reduced the appearance of their cellulite. In an article that I mentioned in my last video, it said that the diminished appearance of cellulite may be due to a temporary plumping of the skin due to the fact that you're increasing circulation, but who cares? I mean, your cellulite looks reduced, right? So why not try it out? Anyway, due to the health benefits that it offers and the fact that it exfoliates your whole body, I purchased it and it's been working really great for me. So if you guys are looking into dry brushing, I would recommend picking one up and at least just trying it out. Okay, so the next product that I have to show you guys is actually something that you put on your body, and it is Nivea. It's honestly just such a classic, such a staple moisturizer to have. The skincare YouTuber that I watched, Susan Yara, who I mentioned earlier, did a video comparing Nivea to La Mer, which is that really expensive fancy moisturizer that like a bunch of celebrities swear by. And in that video, she basically came to the result that Nivea is just as good as La Mer. She did mention though that because La Mer has a few extra ingredients that it may have some extra benefits, but she said that this is just a really good staple, and I agree. Also, gosh, the smell, you guys, it takes me right back to the early 2000s. There's just something so calming about it. I don't know, it's just like one of those happy smells. It takes me back to a simpler time and I ain't mad at it. So yeah, I use this especially after exfoliating and after taking a shower. I'll put this all over my body and it is just amazing. I just feel so good. I smell so good. I'm very calm. It's good stuff. Good stuff. So yeah, I get it on Amazon. I think it's about $4 for this much. You can't beat that. So this will forever be a staple of mine. All right, so my next item is a chapstick, and it is the Palmer's Cocoa Butter formula with vitamin E. It looks like this, and I heard about this from, I think it was the Vogue video, but the Vogue video that Candace Swanepoel did. If you guys don't know who she is a Victoria's Secret supermodel, and in the video she used this in her routine and she says that she swears by it. So of course I had to try it out, and guys, I am in love with this thing. It has replaced my nightly lip masks. I just put this on before bed. I put this on before I start my day. I put this on all the time. Apparently it can also be used for other things like marks, blemishes, and rough dry skin. It says it right there. They call it the swivel stick, and it looks like this. So here against my lips you can see it's very big, so it can be used for other parts of your body as well. But anyway, I love this thing, and if you guys are looking for a really good chapstick or something to replace a lip mask, I would go ahead and check this out. I believe you have the option of getting one or a pack of 3. I got the pack of 3. Go hard or go home, am I right? Okay, so we have reached the last item of my favorites video, and that is, surprisingly enough, a water bottle. So you might be thinking, what does this have to do with skincare? But if you know anything about skincare, you know that drinking enough water is one of the best things you can do for your skin. So with that in mind, I picked myself up a bottle that I can bring with me everywhere. It is by Navigate, I believe, and it is honestly the prettiest shade of pink I've ever seen in my life. I don't know if you guys have noticed from watching this video, but I am a sucker for pink. I didn't used to be before. I mean, like, I never hated it, but I was never a diehard for it. Now I'm just like all in. Like, just look at that, you guys. I can't get enough. But anyway, if you're not into pink, they do have 2 other color options as well. I think it's blue and black, or like teal or something like that. So yeah, you guys have some options. Also, something else that I love about it besides the color is the fact that you have this lid option right here where you can screw it off and it stays connected. But you're also given this option as well. So if you wanted to take this one off completely, you could just screw it right off the top and put this one on. And it's also one of those bottles that keeps your drink at the desired temperature you want it at. So it'll keep your hot beverages hot and your cold ones cold. I haven't used it for hot yet actually, but I've used it for cold and it works very well. So yeah, there's nothing too much else to say about it. It's a water bottle. I drink water from it and it's good for my skin. Since I've been drinking more water, I have really noticed a significant difference with my skin, and I could not be happier with that. So if you guys are having trouble drinking a good amount of water each day, I would recommend grabbing a bottle like this that you can carry with you and just take sips from throughout the day. It really does help, I promise. Anyway, that was the last item in my Amazon skincare favorites. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a like, and if you feel like hitting that subscribe button while you're at it, I would really appreciate it. Also, please comment below if you guys have any skincare recommendations. I would love to check them out. I love learning more about skincare. Anyway, with all that said, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. I hope you're having a great day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah.